there. But I am accustomed to it. That is the major problem. What is plainly available is thoughtlessness. What is plainly available is a complete space. இதெல்லாம் negligible most. In the presence, whatever is present இருக்குல்ல, negligible most. And I am saying it is not your memory or my memory. Let it be this entire universal memory. I am saying it is not even 1% of my space. I am saying universal memory, not your memory and memory. From the date of universal came into existence till the universe disappears, whatever be the memory, it will be there in me. It will not even occupy more than 1% of my space. That is my magnitude. That is my vastness when I just close my eyes. That is your state. And that is your true state. Completely very creation ke வேலை இல்லை. அங்கே இருந்தால் பிரெத் எழும்புது, அந்த பிரெத்தில் எத்தனையோ ஜீவன் வாழுது, திரும்ப அத்தனையும் அந்த பிரெத்தில் ஒடுங்குது, அந்த பிரெத் என்னில் ஒடுங்குது, அதே ஸ்பேஸில் ஒடுங்குது. திரும்ப இந்த மாயம் கிளப்பும், திரும்ப காட்சி தெரியும், திரும்ப எல்லாத்தையும் அனுபவிப்பேன், எல்லா கோலமும் நடக்கும், திரும்ப நான் இறங்குவேன். ஸோ இந்த ஷோ இந்த யூனிட் இருக்க வரைக்கும் ஷோ நின்றுட்டு இருக்கட்டும், லெட் த ஷோ ஹேப்பன். ஐ எம் அப்சல்யூட்லி ஃபைன், நோ ப்ராப்ளம் ஆஸ் த ஷோ கோஸ் ஆன். But let me be remember, at every time my entire effort is only to be aware of what I am, who I am, without the senses, sir. Let me not perceive God through the senses. Let me not perceive gurus through the senses. Let me not perceive anything through the senses. I have perceived enough through the senses. I have seen enough through the senses. My only tapas is to stay away from the 10 senses. Staying away, not by not doing anything, not by the thought. My only tapas is being aware. Let my senses do anything and anything, everything. Let me be aware of my state of independence, which is completely detached from the entire flow of senses. Whatever be the indulgence of it, whatever be its experiences, whatever be its temptations, whatever be its tendencies, whatever be its exhaustions, let it be. I am completely detached. I am aware of my state of independence, which is the center of my being. And from that centerness, all these things arises. இப்போ அதுதான் ஒரே ஒரு இப்போ நான் என்னை ரெசீட் பண்ணேன்னா, இப்போ நீங்கள் இந்த இதை பண்ண ஆரம்பித்தா என்னுடைய 5 senses ட்ராப் ஆக பாருங்க, more and more in the customization of the 5 senses and its experiences drop ஆகி, more and more if you are able to focus அந்த உள்ள இருக்கக்கூடிய தன்மை, அந்த உள்ள இருக்கக்கூடிய தன்மை என்னன்னா, when you are able to focus your presence, perceive your presence, experience you as the presence, and completely realizing you without the presence of the senses, without the aid of the senses. Sir, what you will be, sir? In that there will be a breath, in that there will be a thought, they will be very shady. What will be there is complete presence. That presence has no form. And that presence has no identity. It has no name. Will you be able to refer to someone without a name and form? Or will you be able to perceive someone without a name and form? Here you are receiving, perceiving, recognizing, experiencing one which has no name, which has no form. And as the center of your being, இப்போ அந்த ஸ்டேட்லேருந்து again you have every choice to come back. Come back நான் மீன் பண்ணுறது, அந்த ஸ்டேட்லேருந்து you have a choice of having your breath flown. With the breath you can flow, the awareness can come out of consciousness, and the consciousness can manifest as thoughts, as memories, as senses, as world, and die. Immaterial. Live and die, no problem. Immaterial. Okay. But again, as the center of your being, when all these layers again drops, your being, that center, that origin point as presence, stays pristine, pure, detached, independent from everything. I'm saying from all your memories, your memories, that the entire beauty enna, without that your entire unit is not there. Okay, and the entire unit ceaselessly functions on that. A trace of your functioning has not touched it so far. That is its beauty. அப்பதான் நீங்க உங்களுடைய உணர்வு தன்மையை போய் தொடர்ச்ச அதை எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ணுறப்ப யூ ஆர் ஏபிள் டு ரியலைஸ் ஹூ யூ ஆர் அண்ட் வாட் யூ ஆர் அண்ட் வாட் இஸ் யுவர் நேச்சர் ஆஸ் தட். அப்போ நீங்கள் என்ன சொல்கிறீங்கன்னா, ஐ ஹவ் ரியலைஸ்ட், ஐ ஹவ் டச்ட் மீ ஆஸ் அ ஃபார்ம்லெஸ் பிரசன்ஸ், ஐ ஹவ் ரெக்கக்னைஸ்ட் மீ ஆஸ் அ ஃபார்ம்லெஸ் பிரசன்ஸ். I need not even claim I am that. Okay, that is present in me, and whenever I am present, it is present. I am present only in it, which is
only present.
It is only present. And in the இடத்துல பெரிய பியூட்டி என்னன்னா, what I as referring to, I only refer to a functioning unit. சார் இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல ஐன்னு நான் எதெல்லாம் சொல்கிறேனோ, ஐ பர்சீவ் த ப்ரெசன்ஸ்ன்னு சொல்கிறது, ப்ரெசன்ஸ் இஸ் பர்சீவிங் த ஃபங்க்ஷனிங், ப்ரெசன்ஸ் இஸ் பர்சனிங் த டூல்ஸ். ஓகே, ஐ ஆல்சோ ஸ்டாண்ட் அஸ் அ டூல் அண்ட் சே ஐ பர்சீவ் த ப்ரெசன்ஸ். ஓகே, இந்த இடத்துல வாட் இஸ் ஐன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், ஐ ரெஃபர் டு ஆல் த டூல்ஸ், அதனால தான் இப்போ நான் ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் என்ன சொன்னேன்னா, வாட் எவர் ஐ எம் ரெஃபரிங் டு அஸ் ஐ, திஸ் ஐ ஸ்டார்டட் is not me. நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னா, whatever I am referring to as I is my tools, tools available to function, tools available to see me in a form. Otherwise, without these tools, நல்லா கேட்டுக்கோங்க, without these tools I am not in any form.
And this question does not arise.
This question does not arise. Because of these tools, the formless is projected as a form, the formless is perceived as a form. The formless has some sort of a dream deluded experience of having some interactions with some forms in a gross or in a subtle manner. That's all. But the true nature cannot be wiped away, the true nature cannot be diluted. So a functioning has created, an instrument has been set in between for some magic to happen, some illusion to take place, where I am also enjoying that. Because of this consciousness, that is also being perceived. Simple. There I have a different nature. There I have a nature of form, I have a nature of a physical, I see several other forms. In what way I perceive, it is my, depending upon my relating point. Otherwise, I perceive all the forms. There I exist as a breath, there I see everything, there I have a subtle, the emotions are there, intellect is there, everything is there. I can see everything as one, I can see everything as different. All options are there, all functioning modes are there. அதெல்லாம் அந்த பாயிண்ட் வரைக்கும். பட் individual reference functioning unit will appear and disappear as a flash. Whatever the fillings I am going to make in between as several years is nothing but memory, which are all completely fillings I am making on hollow, in which the hollow will never get filled. Now I am not able to see the hollow because I am seeing the fillings, because I stand as the fillings, because I perceive the fillings, because I refer to me as fillings, because I recognize me as fillings. I am always hollow. That is my true nature. So இந்த டூலு, இந்த யூனிட்டு, இந்த ஃபங்க்ஷனிங் இருக்கிறப்ப பாடி ஃபங்க்ஷன் பண்ணணுமா, ஃபங்க்ஷன் பண்ணணும், டூல் ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆகும், மைண்ட் ஃபங்க்ஷன் பண்ணணுமா, ஃபங்க்ஷன் பண்ணணும், எல்லாம் ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆகட்டும். இப்போ இந்த ஹோல் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் எனக்குள்ளே டெவலப் ஆகிறப்ப I have to bring in some regulation to the functioning. That is my conscious effort. Some regulation அப்படின்னு நான் மீன் பண்ணுறது என்னென்னா, I should not completely consume myself in functioning till I completely attain the awareness of who I am. The moment that complete awakening comes of who I am, then I have every liberty to do anything, because nothing can touch me. But till that complete awakening comes, I have to regulate myself, I have to do tapas, I have to do the sadhana, I have to be devoted, and attaining that complete awakening of my true nature should be the vow of my life, should be my devotion of my life. Having come to this place, having come to this stage, having come to a master, having come to a path.
So functioning through that, whatever functioning, with the complete awareness that this is only functioning. அப்படின்ற ஒரு தாட்டோட, தாட்டோ அவேர்னஸ், நான் இட்ஸ் நாட் தாட், அவேர்னஸோட பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
இப்போ இந்த ஃபங்க்ஷனிங்ன்றப்ப, இப்போ இதே அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங், இந்த ஃபங்க்ஷனிங்னு வரப்போ என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா, இப்போ இந்த ஃபார்ம்லெஸ் ப்ரெசன்ஸுன்றது தான் யூனிவர்சல் ஃபோர்ஸ். இந்த ஃபார்ம்லெஸ் ப்ரெசன்ஸுன்றது தான் என்னுடைய நேச்சர் ஆக்சுவலி. பட் என்னுடைய நேச்சர் நான் எடுத்தோன்னே சொன்னால் எனக்கு நிறைய ப்ராப்ளம் வருது. ஏன் ப்ராப்ளம் வருதுன்னா, நான் என்னுடைய நேச்சர்னு செவரல் அதர் திங்ஸை ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணி வச்சுட்டேன். ட்ரான்சிஷனே பெரிய கஷ்டமாக இருக்குது. அப்போ ஈஸியாக என்ன சொல்கிறேன்னா, குரு இஸ் மை ஃபார்ம்லெஸ் ப்ரெசன்ஸ், த ட்ரூ ஸ்டேட் ஆஃப் மீ இஸ் மை ஃபார்ம்லெஸ் ப்ரெசன்ஸ், த குரு இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் வித் மீ. ஓகே, த குரு இஸ் இன் மீ, த ஸ்டேட் ஆஃப் மை குரு இஸ் தேர் டு ஸ்டாண்ட் ஆன் மீ, stand in me, surrounding him I am there, he allows me to do all my functionings, I function standing on him, surrounding him I do all the functions. Okay, I gather so many things, I dump so many things in me as the functionings. Whenever I refer to him, whenever I see to him, he ensures these dumpings are free from him, these dumpings are completely free in my true nature as a center of my being. Whenever I see my center, sir, I perform for 40 days, 50 days, 60 days in the surrounding layers. Few minutes if I see my center, he ensures me, assures me, makes me to experience whatever you have dumped as a garbage has not touched you. See here, it is pure. Experience me, which is pure. Experience me here where your true nature has not been corrupted, has not been touched. Your entire existence is yet to touch this layer. Don't worry. Okay, now if there is one happening. I have two zones, I have two dimensions. One dimension of mine is absolute, infinite, unlimited, formless presence, where I cannot limit myself in any manner, where I have very clearly patternized, that is my guru. And இப்போ வந்து நீங்கள் எனக்கு ஒரு நேம் ஃபார்ம் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க கணேசன் நினச்சிங்கன்னா you will get some pattern in you, you get an energy in you, as you have formed. Likewise, I have patternized my guru as formless presence. So whenever the form of my guru flashes, what I experience is formless presence. I don't experience that form, I don't experience that flash. What it gives in me is, it connects me to my source. It connects me, makes me to realize what I am as formless presence. Okay, this is the states of two dimensions. Now I have to do the functioning, so I will be there in functioning. Whenever I am there in the functioning, I am very clear of two things. If I am able to realize that this functioning is absolutely unreal, that will be one core thing which will stay as a remembrance in me. One. Second thing which I will always remember, this functioning is absolutely fragile, will be blown away at any moment by any manner which I should be least bothered. This should be the basis of my functioning. Second. Third, as this functioning, I will be referring myself to a particular individual. This individual as a particular unit will undergo certain physical changes, will undergo certain mental changes. Let me not bother myself too much on these changes. If that is a sadness, let there be a sadness. Let me experience sadness. If there is pleasure, let it be pleasure, let me experience pleasure. So what this unit undergoes, what happens to this unit, let it happen fully. Let life and death be absolutely one and the same to me. I should not be able to have any differentiating dimensions between life and death. That should be the state I should realize, I should remember in the state of my functioning. On that awakened state, I have to get that awakening state. I have to devote myself for such awakening. Towards that, I have to make my functioning happen. I am not throwing away functioning, I am not shunning the functioning, I am not saying, I am not condemning the functioning, I am not saying anything towards the functioning. I am only trying to say that this functioning stands on a unit which is so pure. This functioning stands on a unit which is so pristine, which is absolute formless presence, which has all the potentials and powers to create a magic in a jiffy. It will create an entire universe just like that, in a flash. That is the potent of this center of being, which I am being surrounded of. Okay, let that magic prevail in me, let that magic express through me, let that magic create itself in this manifestation. That should be my thought process, that should be my attitude. For that thought process and attitude, I should remember my center of being, I should stay connected, I should remember the beauty of the formless presence, which is expressed as me, as this functioning unit, which is expressed as all the beings, which is expressed as a mosquito, as a lion, as an inanimate thing, as a stone, as everything. And it will continue to express itself as several forms and forms and forms, and all these forms will deform itself in its own beauty to again merge back and remember and realize it's a true state of formless presence. Till this functioning unit drops and dissolves completely, okay, till this functioning unit completely disappears, drops and dissolves. Before that time, let me be awakened of, let me realize the true state of formless presence, which is my state, which is me as I am in its state of originality. At all times, beyond time and space, beyond creation, beyond existential layers. Let me understand that. With that awakening, with that remembrance, let me continue. If that doesn't happen, absolutely no problem. Let me remember the formless presence, which is my guru, which is there. I should be most blessed to even hear something as formless presence. I should be most blessed to touch something as formless presence in me, beyond the senses, beyond the wheels of birth and death, beyond the limitations and cycles of senses, beyond the complete futile attempts and exercises of what senses do in its own manner for the existence and for the continuous of existence and all. Amidst of this, in the entire lifetime, if I have touched a second of formless presence, I would say that being is something which is most blessed. Unless such blessing is there, it cannot even touch that formless presence, hear that, recognize that in this wheel of creation, in this complete Maya, in this complete absolutely stupid illusion. I am saying touching that formless presence. Now you are much more blessed, where I am able to easily access to that formless presence. I am more associated to that formless presence, having it as an anchor, realizing it as an anchor. Now you are in a direction. See, you are journeying in a direction where when the individual I stands as a referential unit, it has an outer dimension of opening its senses and having its experiences as an outer dimension, carrying the tax and dumping it on this individual unit. It also has a potential, a process to journey towards its inner dimension. The individual reference of I traveling towards its inner dimension. It has the process. Now this is the process. In this inner dimension, as destination, as something to be realized, a being is there which is called as formless presence. A being 24/7 is awakened, 24/7 is completely aware, 24/7 complete. Even in my sleep it is present. It sees me even when I am in sleep. Whatever I do, it sees me. I am not aware of it. Okay. When I am saying it sees me, it is a part of ignorance. I am saying it sees me because in my state of originality I am only that. I am saying it sees me because here me is referred as a functioning unit, which is not me technically. But because of ignorance, I am referring to it. Absolutely no problem. Ignorance has its own quotient. Let it be, no problem. I need not be an enlightened being. I need not be an awakened being. If it happens, well and good. Absolutely fine. But I have got a state of a blessing which is superior most. To have an association of an awakened being, to even see an awakened being, it's a superior most blessing. It cannot at all happen, I can vouch. When such an awakened being is there as my master, and it has touched me in a way, and it has blessed me in a path, I have an inner dimension to travel, then I should travel, devote myself completely, whatever be my outer dimensions are, whatever by me my individual references are, whatever my individual references undergo, whatever the changes happen in my outer dimension, I need not condemn, I need not get frustrated,